I've always been drawn to business stories. I love entrepreneurial stories where people take a risk, like take a shot. You know, it's there's a parallel to like trying to make it in show business. You're like, I'm gonna try to be an actor or a singer or a comedian. You just go like, we'll see. You don't know how it's gonna go. You don't know that when you're selling that clothes out of the trunk of your car and giving it away to people. Yeah. Right? Like you're going to like hip hop video shoots, I think you told me, and you're like, hey, wear this. And then, you know, they kick you off, and I'm still working at Red Lobster. I'm living in my house, but we turned my house into a factory with sleeping in sleeping bags next to the sewing machines that the women are coming in and sewing. But then you got your inspirational moments, because everybody's going to go through, hopefully, everybody's going to go through that time when they need to decide on where they want to go in life, where I was that waiter at Red Lobster, and that guy finally just pissed me off and kept snapping his finger because he's on a date, and he's actually on a date with a really hot girl, right? And a customer, and he kept snapping his finger, come over here. And at that time, I was little, but I was a pretty hot guy. Yeah. So I knew that I could have gotten his girl. Yeah. You know, because I kept coming over to him and looking at the girl like, what's up? You need anything? And so he kept snapping his finger, and then one minute he's like, give me some tartar sauce, and I said, because FUBU started to do well, not really great, but well. I said, no, go get your own fucking tartar sauce. How about that? And that's the day I quit.
Wait, what did he say when you told him to get his own fucking tartar sauce?
He said, I'm gonna call the manager, and you know, the manager came over, Daymond, you know, like, what's going on? I was like, go fuck yourself, and I just quit. You know what I mean? So it was that go fuck yourself moment. Yes, that we all want to have.
That's the best. Yeah, and especially like, I mean, to know that you have something else going, like you weren't like sabotaging your life.
Yeah, no, I was in Red Lobster 5 years while I was sewing FUBU at night. Really? Yeah, so it wasn't that it was like an easy transition. It went from 60 hours a week in Red Lobster to 50 hours a week in Red Lobster and 10 on FUBU, and then 40 hours a week and then 20 on FUBU, until I got to that point. I just had to make. I was scared to death, but I made the jump.
Since the day you quit, have you ever been to a Red Lobster?
Yeah, I do go. You do? I go back once in a while. Yeah.
Do you like the biscuits?
I love the biscuits.
The biscuits
I love the biscuits. My wife, you know, my wife doesn't like let me go. She doesn't like to let me go. My wife's super healthy.
Right. So, she's like cholesterol
and all that shit. But I love Golden Corral. I love Red Lobster.
Man, I would love to go to a Red Lobster with you and just let's like fucking break it apart. Yeah. Like just get 3 baskets of biscuits.
Get it in.
Get crab legs, lobster. Let's go nuts.
The ultimate feast, yeah.
Let's do it, man.
Yeah.
And you know what? Just because you're you, I'll treat you.
All right. I'm down.
I'll pay. And I'll be like, hey, man.
I'm down.
Now, that's crazy to me. It's one of the things that sets me off the most. I've been on a date before with a beautiful woman who, if you watch somebody mistreat a server, a valet or something, my opinion of you immediately shifts to like, oh, I don't care how hot you are. I don't care who you are. Yeah. It's such a shitty character trait in somebody.
I believe, because people for some reason or another think because you're doing this that they're better than you, when you could be out there trying to, doing it because you're trying to make it through school because you're going to be a heart surgeon one day and save lives,
of course.
So yeah, I find that, but I find, after working in the food industry, I'd worked at Church's Fried Chicken, I worked at various other places. You don't do that unless you have all your food at the table.
Right.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Yeah.
Do not do that. And I've seen some really bad things happen to people's food.
In the kitchen? Oh, really?
Yeah.
I know I've gotten sick a few times, I guess. But no, oddly enough, I feel like the people who mistreat people like that it's not like in the movies when it's like the super successful guy who that can happen. But I'm saying I've seen it more from people who you're like, who the fuck are you? Yeah. Like, what are you doing treating people like this?
I think that's the only time that they can,
flex their power, whatever.
Yeah. They can only feel like they can be important. And it's sad, but people are people.
People are people.